Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Cassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing the daily reading for Thursday, April 22nd, 2021. And today is a day that's ruled by the throat chakra and guided by birth. And it is officially Earth Day today, and so a big shout out to the Earth. Thank you, Mother Gaia, for all of the unconditional love and support and healing that you bring us. We are in this beautiful partnership with the planet right now as we are assisting her in ascending, as she is assisting us, right? This beautiful symbiotic mutual relationship that we have. So really feeling into and honoring that relationship today, the sacredness of that, and going out there and serving the planet in any way, shape, or form that you can. The galactic signature for today is the red crystal moon energy. And this red moon energy is all about purification, universal flow, and water, or universal water and flow, whichever way you want to say it. So today is about really getting in sync with our divine timing, with the natural flow and rhythm of our lives, and allowing ourselves to be carried along in that flow. It's not about fighting against the current, it's about flowing with it. This is also the energy when we're talking about water, we're talking about emotion, we're talking about cleansing and purification. So today's a big day for cleansing and purifying our minds, our bodies, and our spirits, and allowing that purification to come through emotion if and when and how it wants to. So really today, salt baths are a great way to work with this energy. Going out in nature, if you are able to, really experience her bounty and her natural waters. That's a really great way to utilize this energy. Just really allow your emotions to flow. Allow yourself to connect in with your intuition, to connect with that beautiful feminine side of your essence today. And really just whatever is wanting to be cleansed, whatever is wanting to be washed away, simply allow that to be cleansed and washed away today. The affirmation for today is, I dedicate in order to purify, universalizing flow. I seal the process of universal water with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of birth. And the additional affirmation for today is, I am Mulak, moon. I am your feeling and your consciousness. I help you remember God. And so remember, as we cleanse, as we purify, as we release, we become a purer and brighter channel for these universal energies to move through. We become more created to our God consciousness, to source. And that connection is just, it strengthens every single time with every little bit that we release, with every extra step of purification, right? We come closer and closer into contact with the truth of our essence and the fullness of our light. So today is a day of making room to embody more of that light. The guidance for today is, focus on purifying your instrument of perception, your mind and body, by intimately connecting with your multidimensional self. Nurture your body world by anchoring a vibration of your wholeness. Energy flows where attention is focused. Reunite with yourself by being awake in the present moment. And this is also about surrendering to the will of the universe, letting go of control, any control issues you may be harboring, right? Just trusting in that flow, trusting in your divine timing and where that is taking you. And with this crystal tone, we're being guided to universalize our experience today, and also to cooperate to communicate, to cooperate. That's the word we were looking for. With other people as well. So to collaborate, to cooperate, to understand and honor the fact that we are all part of this together. And I'm sorry, I just realized my mic wasn't plugged in. So hopefully you guys have been able to hear me. I'm not going to re-record this. Give me just a second here. Try to get that settled. Yeah, I'm not going to re-record this. I'm sure that you guys were able to hear me. Now you'll be able to hear me even better. All right, so yeah, we're just going with it. We're going with the flow today, right? That's what the energy is all about. And so I'm going to start with the Osho Zen Tarot today. Clear. All right, give us some guidance for today. Earth Day, the 22nd of April, 2021. What are the energies that we are working with today? What's going on? What's the guidance? What do you have for us? Angels, beings of light, source, ascended masters. Okay, well, that came out quite dramatically, as it should, being the breakthrough card. So massive breakthroughs available to people today. And I totally forgot to talk about the astrology. Right, we're just going with it. We're just flowing with it. The astrology today is absolutely supporting this. We have that conjunction of Venus and Uranus perfecting today. So it adds that unpredictable nature. It adds, this would be the Tower card in the traditional deck, right? And the Tower card has a very Uranian energy to it. It comes out of the blue. It strikes like lightning, right? And so we may be having these flashes of insight, these breakthroughs, especially in areas ruled by Venus, right? So this has to do with our finances. This has to do with our sense of self-worth. This has to do with our relationships. This has to do with our creativity. All of these different elements. We also have Mercury, who's only a few degrees away from this conjunction, and then the Sun a few degrees away from that. So it's a bit of a loose stellium that we have going on here in the sign of Taurus, right? So just massive breakthroughs today. Just really, it's like, you see how it's like he or she is smashing through a wall. So this is like whatever walls you had constructed are really being broken down today in a really beautiful way. And part of how this, even though this card, like you see them bursting through this wall, it may be, when we're thinking about that universal water concept, right? It may be that the water's been slowly eroding this for a while. And if you really surrender into that purification today, if you surrender into your emotions, if you surrender into what's coming through, what's being brought up for you, and you allow this process, that breakthrough is just a natural thing that happens, and that has been happening all along, even if we didn't quite notice it, right? When the water gently washes against the rocks don't notice. The water doesn't feel rough, right? But over time, they slowly become smoother and smoother, and they slowly erode until one day they become sand. And so for some people it's that, but it may feel jarring to some, especially if this energy of suppression was present, right? Where have you been? And so this is twofold, this energy. One thing this is saying is, what have you suppressed within yourself that is wanting to break through? Where have you suppressed and repressed yourself, right? This is like some true black moon energy right here. Where have you suppressed and repressed your own light? Right? Look at all this light coming out of this card. And where are you ready to allow yourself to step through, to break through today? This is also about anything that we have been suppressing or repressing, especially in the emotional body, and as well with the moon in the sign of Virgo, the mental body as well, because Virgo is a mental energy. It's an earth sign governed by an air planet. All right. It's I love my Virgos. I'm a Virgo moon myself. So so the moon it's probably it's moving into conjunction with my moon today, interestingly enough, at some point over the next couple days anyway. Right now, actually, probably, because we just entered Virgo. I believe the moon just entered Virgo. So yeah, probably as we speak, interestingly enough. Yes, so what is coming to light? What is coming to the surface? What is being revealed? And whatever is being revealed, that's what initiates this breakthrough. And then we have totality. I love that. Right? This is totality. This is wholeness. This is us stepping more deeply into our wholeness. When these aspects of the self are brought into the light, this brings us into a deeper state of wholeness. Let's find out some more. Tell me more about totality. I want to know more about this totality energy. And so we have the source and comparison. Interesting. So the source this is the ultimate source of our energy, right? When we merge back into source, that is when we experience totality, like complete totality, right? And so with this comparison energy here, and this comes up sometimes, right? This energy of comparing. And what I'm feeling right now, which is really interesting, we got slowing down that came out, was a I feel as though a lot of us are comparing our journey to other people's. We're comparing our awakening. All of us, we have our gifts and our abilities that are coming online right now. And those are happening at a different pace and a different speed for each of us. And we have to remember that's happening in divine timing. Wherever you are in your journey towards your totality, right, is exactly where you're meant to be. And so stop, like Source is saying, stop comparing your journey to everybody else's. Stop comparing your gifts and your abilities and the way they're manifesting and the pace at which they're manifesting to other people's. Your journey is unique to you. The totality of your journey is yours and yours alone. And all of those different pieces and all of the ways that those come together is going to be different for everyone. And yes, we all have, like, ultimately we all come from the same energy, so we have all the same gifts and abilities, but there are different ones that are more aligned to our specific soul's energy, right? And so, like, but what you have and the way that you express your gifts is so beautiful and so perfect, and we need everybody in the different ways that they experience and express their gifts. We need all of that, right? It's all important. That's what creates the totality, is each person's separate light and the way they manifest and express that light. So don't compare that to the way somebody else manifests and expresses it. The way that you do it is absolutely needed and absolutely perfect, right? So it's just knowing that and allowing that and slowing down where we need to slow down, right? This is Taurus season now. We're coming out of the fire of Aries season. We're being asked to slow our pace a little bit. We've started some things. We've initiated some things. Now we're looking at the long game, right? How do I set my pace for the long run? And some of us, we need to temper that a little bit. It's also with our awakening journey. Don't do all kinds of crazy things to try to speed that up, because you're impatient with the process and the pace. That's what we talk about when we talk about being in the flow, being in our divine timing, right? This universal water, this red moon energy. Be okay with where you're at. Don't try to speed things up. Spirit is saying, like, you may need to slow things down, and that's okay, right? We need time for integration. We need time to process. We have so much high vibrational energy coming in right now. So much is going on. We're receiving so many downloads, so many activations. A lot is going on for people in their dream states as well, right? That's why some of us are waking up extremely tired, which is super fun, right? But it's just like, slow down. Give your mind, your body, and your spirit the time to process today. Then we have receptivity coming out, morality, and postponement, with rebirth on the bottom of the deck. And this morality card keeps popping out, right? And so this receptivity, be receptive today. Be open. This is water energy, right? Be that clear, open, receptive channel. Be receptive to the breakthroughs, to the insights, to what is being shown and revealed to you today. And there is this energy of postponement, right? This is that slow down energy. Some things, if it's being postponed, if it's being slowed down, just trust that that is because it is aligning with your divine timing. Always trust in your divine timing. And always trust in what you know is right, right? I'm trying to link these two cards together, and why these cards are coming out together. I don't know. Tell me a little more about morality here. Clear. Why is this morality card here? I feel like some people are waiting for things and the divine timing hasn't lined up quite right yet, because it's not in the, like, what you want or the way that you want things to unfold is not in the highest interest of everybody involved right now. And it needs to line up so it's in the highest interest of everybody involved, right? So pray for the highest and best outcome to situations. Yeah. And so it's about, it's interesting. It's kind of like what they're also saying is there's an energy right now. It's about who you allow in your circle, how you are building and creating that foundation for yourself, and where there are people in your circle possibly who don't have your highest intentions in mind, which is really interesting. So really taking a logical look at who and what is involved in your reality, and what they're bringing to the table. It's sort of like, I feel like the postponement for some people, it's like you're trying to create this stability. For some people, this is like a weird, kind of like an off-center message coming through here, or a different message coming through. You're trying to create this stability, whether this is career, whether this is your home life, whatever it is, and the energy just isn't quite coming through yet. And so, or for some of you guys, we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There's like a relationship that you're trying to bring into your reality, or that you're trying to you're wanting to nurture or to dive into. And it's like you just want to be aware of, this isn't just, okay, yeah, this isn't just other people's intentions. This is like, you want to be aware of your own intentions and motivations behind situations. That's where that highest good for all involved came out. What are your intentions? What are your motives? Right? Are they pure? Are they clear? Are they for the highest good of everyone involved? Because that's what you ultimately want to manifest, but that's not going to want to manifest if your intentions or the intentions or motives of other people's are self-serving. So that's an interesting message coming through. Any other energy on that? We have the Strength card. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so a lot of, and the Hanged Man. So there's a there's a shift in perspective and a level of clarity that needs to happen for people. And some of the things in your reality, for some people, it is what I said. There's still intentions and motives. There's situations and people and energies that are needing to fall away to make room for this new energy. And this new energy coming in, or what it is that you're wanting, you're needing to shift your perspective of and understand that if it's being postponed, it's for a reason. If it's not coming through, it's for a reason. For some of you guys, it's just developing patience and developing a different perspective or outlook. Developing gratitude even when you don't have what you want. Really looking at what it is that you want, and is that really right for you? Is that what you truly want in your heart of hearts? Is that what is the best, like we said, for everybody involved? So that's just some really interesting energy coming through as well. It's like you're not stuck, you just think you are. And so it's about shifting your perception, really paying attention to your intentions and your motives, and making sure that those are in alignment. Yeah. So just an interesting extra message coming through there at the end. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a gorgeous day and make the most of these beautiful energies. Get out there if you can and make the most of your relationship. Honor your relationship to the earth. Winter seems to have come back for a final day or so here in New England. And so I probably won't be out so much, but I'll be sending her lots of love and lots of appreciation and energy from my nice warm home. But if you are able to go out and really enjoy that, I mean, technically I guess I am still able. I'm just like, I'm ready for spring, I'm ready for summer, really. So we're just gonna love her from here. But I love you guys and I appreciate you so much. If you like this video, hit that like button, drop a comment, let me know how today is going for you, how the reading resonated, absolutely anything. I love interacting with you guys and hearing from you guys. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so, and my email is down below. If you want any assistance moving through any of these energies, please reach out to me. There's a different list of the services that I provide in the email. Have a great day.